Okay, this is number 7, which I think is the last one in the Unit 9 section of your semester exam review. The way I've worded it on here is a little differently than the way it's worded on your homework and on our notes, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. You just kind of logic your way through it. So if I were expanding, like I want first of all, I want the coefficient, but you really are just going to find the term. But what you can do is I want the x term in the expansion of 2x minus 1 quantity cubed. Well, guys, this is going to be like, there's going to be an x cubed, there's something x cubed, and something, plus or minus something x squared, plus or minus something x, which means x is going to be the third term. So that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for the third term, and then we'll just take the coefficient off of that. So when you go into your calculator, you're going to do y equals 3, choose x, right? And your table is going to give you 1, 3, 3, 1. And then you're going to count down 1, 2, 3. You want this. Izzy, please be quiet. I will feed you in a second. Calm down. Sit down. There you go. All right. So you're going to have a 3 and then blank, blank. And you're going to put your 2x in the first blank, just like you would. And I'm putting it in parentheses. That's a weird looking parentheses there. And then you're going to please put a -1. Remember, you actually take the sign with you. All right, and I want the third term. If I want the third term, that means that down here, I do 3 minus 1 and get a 2. Then this exponent and this exponent have to add up to make this exponent. So that's going to be a 1 right there. And so it's really going to be 3 times, let me switch colors on there. Okay, so it's going to be a 3 times a 2x times a 1. So I get a 6x, and my coefficient of that term is a 6. All right, and if you look at B, you do kind of the same thing. Logic your way through it. You're going to start, you're doing this, it's y, it's going to be the 7th power is the highest one. So y to the 7th and then an x is going to be your first, because, first times last. And then you'll have a y to the 7th, I'm sorry, not a y to the 7th, a y to the 6th, x squared. Sorry, I just dropped my pen. Let me find it. Okay. So something y to the 6x, not squared. What am I doing? I'm a goofball. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about this. Nope. This x needs to be gone. Y to the 7th is your first term. Then you have y to the 6x. And so that's actually our second term. Okay. And so I'm going to do y equals 7, choose x. And my numbers for that, when I look at this, are 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7, and a 1. And I want the second term, so that's what I'm working with. So I write my 7, and then I need my 2 blanks. Okay, and then I've got a y going there and an x going there. And again, I'm going to take I want the second term, so I do 2 minus 1 for that exponent, and these 2 exponents here, the y exponent and the x exponent, must add up to 7, right, because we are expanding that to the 7th power. And so that's going to be a 6th. And so our actual answer is 7y to the 6th x, and ultimately the coefficient that we're looking for is 7.